Changing people's ways, for the most part, is fool's gold. When people get to a certain point in life, certain age, going through certain things, they're not going to change. And in some cases, probably shouldn't change. But in most cases, you probably should, because you ultimately, if you want to change, the implication is you're changing for the better. Now, the issue or the dilemma is that I have a lot of the times is that when it's change in the spirit of a collaborative effort, whether it be a business partner, a friend, a relationship, whatever the case may be, when you're trying to change with somebody and you speak about the change and you are supposedly psychologically on the same wavelength, spiritually, emotionally, but when it actually comes time to do the necessary changes and action needs to follow, a lot of times you might find yourself alone. The person doesn't make the physical changes necessary. Now you have to ask yourself, well, we talked about it. You've even said out of your own mouth, that person has said out of their own mouth, doing this or making this change is the correct thing to do, but they still don't do it. Now it gets to a point, is this counterproductive to you? It's a question you have to ask yourself. This is a question that I ask myself a lot. And people, they don't want to change. So I have to look at them and say to myself, I need to allow them to go on this self-destructive path by themselves. I could be wrong, but if we talked about doing something and we expressed to one another or to the group or to whatever dynamic it is, we've expressed verbally, hey, this is the changes that we need to make, and you still do not allow your actions to follow up, then at that point, I'm either being played for the fool or I'm crazy for allowing you to play me for the fool while you're playing yourself. Changing their ways, it's fool's gold. Even though change a lot of the times is necessary. And like we could play semantics, evolving, making adjustments, modification, it's still changing. So even though that this person, these people, whatever the situation may be, they don't want to change, that still should not prevent you from making the changes necessary and disassociating yourself from those individuals. And you know what? When they do not change and you see that they become very self-destructive, again, don't laugh. Allow that opportunity, you witnessing that, be a reminder as to what you did was correct, and never, ever, ever listen to that person or do the wrong thing again. Well, it's pretty sunny out here today. So that's all I wanted to discuss with you right now. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Be safe.